Good morning, everyone. It is a nice, actually kind of cooler morning than it has been in our area. And I've had some rain overnight. A couple days ago, I found this. I've been on the search for puffball mushroom forever. Haven't found any decent ones in the last few years, so I've been kind of on the lookout for one. And then 2 days ago, found one in my backyard. It was only about the size of golf balls, but this big. So I decided to put some stuff around it to stop my dog, the neighbor's dog, people from like tramping on it. And it's actually grown quite a bit. So I'm going to show it to you. So when I found this, it was probably about this big. And now it's bigger than my hand. So we're heading out traveling soon, so I'm actually gonna pick this. Oh, look at that. So I'm gonna take this, like, it's not huge, it's not really giant, but we'll take this in and we'll see what we can do with it. Alright, so I gave it just a quick rinse. Oh, it's starting to go yellow. That means it's past its prime. Oh, I should have picked it yesterday. See if any of it is salvageable. So I know first you gotta peel off the skin. You can kind of see there. Sometimes you can just peel this skin right off easily. Other times it just comes, like peeling an egg. Sometimes you can peel it all off great. Other times not so much. So let's... So this, parts of it are fine that don't have, they're still nice and white. But yeah, the center bit is getting a little mush. So we've got some good, nice white pieces. And we're already starting to get yellow there. So the center part, I'm unfortunately not gonna use. Nice big chunk there. All right, so this stuff here is discard. We will clean up the edges, peeling off the skin on all of this. and we'll get back once I've all cleaned this all up. So a good way to help clean the skins, get that skin bit off. I don't know if you can see, but there is kind of a definite difference between the skin and the actual mushroom, and they find the easiest way to kind of peel it off. Take a butter knife or a spoon and you just kind of flick the edge and it just pops right up. Nice and easy. Sometimes, you know, you might get bits, but for the most part, that mushroom skin just flakes right off. Okay, so I've peeled all the skins off and I've cut them into about 1/4 inch thickness of pieces. I've got some bigger pieces and some smaller pieces, but all about 1/4 inch-ish thickness. I'm trying to do a gluten-free, anti-inflammatory way of eating. So I found that I react to gluten, tomatoes. So far we eliminated a lot of things. I've slowly been adding things back in. Rice is okay in very small quantities. Potatoes okay, again, in small quantities. Seeds, nuts, beans are good. I eliminated all that stuff. So instead of regular flour, I'm going to use some coconut flour. We just finished breakfast, so I'm just gonna start prepping these for lunch. So I got some coconut flour there. Oh, be right back. My salt was left over by our breakfast, so I like to use Celtic salt. It's kind of this gray color. Really nice salt flavor to it. Yes, different salts can have different flavors, so I don't know how to describe it, but much better than regular table salt. Even like it better than like Himalayan salt. So put a little bit of that in there. Oh. I'm going to add some nutritional yeast. There we go. Nutritional yeast is great to add to things. It adds kind of a cheesy flavor. I think I'll leave it like that for now. Grabbed a fork, kind of mix this up a bit. Like I said, we just finished breakfast, but I wanted to get these going. Well, I wanted to check on the mushroom, and so ended up picking it, so I decided to get it going right away. I'm just gonna dredge them all in this coconut flour. Just gonna put them all in. Make sure they're coated. Make sure they're all individually coated so they don't get stuck together. And then I'm just going to leave them in this coconut flour until we're ready to make lunch. Give it a shake. Look at them all in there. See, so it's nice and coated in some flour. I will, like I said, I'll just leave these in there until it's lunchtime and we'll be back to fry them up. Alright, so it's lunchtime. I'm going to start frying up our mushroom. Oh, it's going to taste so good. So this is just a little bit of butter and olive oil. Trying to knock off as much of the flour as I can. All right, we'll leave it there for now. I'm going to spray, this is just some more olive oil. Spray the other side. There we go. Sure, I spray the top just a little bit so that it can get crusty. Look at that, nice and crusty. Oops. Try not to use too much oil, but I think I'm going to need some more. Guess that one had a lot of flour coating on it. Ooh. Okay, I'm going to pull them out and put them onto this wire rack. This goes into my air fryer. So I think I'll just leave them in there. See if I can crisp them up a bit more while I do the next batch. Ooh. So for the second batch, with clean hands, I am taking off a lot more of the extra coconut flour. And I've also put a lot more oil in. I'm going to kind of deep fry them almost. This smells so good. Yay, let there be light. Like I said, I generally don't like frying with lots of oil, but there are times when it's okay. So ooh. I probably should have dredged them in egg as well. Like I said, I'm new to using this coconut oil or coconut flour, and different flours react differently. They cook differently, so there's a bit of a trial and error. But use whatever breading way that you like to do it. I think I'm gonna grab the other ones that were in the that I threw in the air fryer and pull them into here. Starting to get nice and golden. Woo. Okay, so while that is still cooking away, grab my bowl and we're gonna go cut some lettuce from my living room. So it's a little cluttered over here. You say hi, fishies. Sure, we'll give you a treat. So over in this corner by the fish tank, I have a little hydroponics grow. That should probably be good enough. So I let this grow some more. Water level's good. I have these around it because it was kind of too bright for the fish. But when I fill this up, I actually use the fish water to help fertilize my lettuce. So I have lettuce all year round. Oh, I think these are just about done. So yeah, next time I think I will use an egg when I batter them. Just helps them keep that flour on. Yeah, because all the flour that I used to batter it just now in the bottom of the oil. Okay, so our mushroom is cooked. That smells amazing. I'm gonna give one of these a try. That was really nice. I like that. So good. So we love to have chicken Caesar salads. So that's kind of what I'm going to do today. So I'm just going to cut up our lettuce a little bit more here. I like to use scissors. So I'm using half lettuce that I got from our own hydroponic grow there. And then I decided to support a local farmer, and I get a delivery every 2 weeks of local farm produce. So this is some of their lettuce. So I'm going to use some of their lettuce as well. And again, this is all washed, and just cut it up to mix it in. All right. Lettuce in our bowls. Now, I can go away. Oops. Now I'm going to add our chicken. This, instead of chicken, as you know, this is the mushroom. Oh my God, brain fart there. So I am just going to cut them up. I like to use kitchen scissors to cut things a lot. It's just easier sometimes. So these will go in the wash right after. Look at the inside of that. That is just Probably could have used a little bit more salt on them. So we'll just add some. All right. And I'm going to add some Parmesan cheese. Helps if I open it first. Reminder, I wash my hands. This is just for my own consumption. If I'm doing anything that I'm doing for other people, there is no grabbing into containers with bare hands or anything. It's all up and up. But for my own consumption, me and my boyfriend, in the house, clean hands, and it's fine. So don't come after me for no gloves or anything. So we've got our lettuce, our mushroom, our cheese. I've been having issues with different foods, so my boyfriend is getting Caesar. And I made a homemade dressing. I've got purple plum, apple cider vinegar, some oil, nutritional yeast, my fruit and veggie powder, little balsamic. So that's what I'm using. For dressing. And there we go. Lunch from the backyard. Let's see what Kevin thinks of the mushrooms. So the mushroom is from the backyard. The lettuce, most of it is from our lettuce grow. All right, so yeah, you can make lunch just from your backyard. Because why not?